Okay, this is my building guide for Planetside. First thing you want to do is bring out this ant. I would highly recommend you to do Bulldog, because if you use Bulldog, most likely a lot of vehicles could chase you down because how weak ants are. And then you want to have, for what I recommend for building. For combat though, this is probably different, but for building, I want you to have racer high-speed chassis, so you can get those high mountains and stuff a lot easier. This is optional. You can just use these. These are optional. Yeah, these are all just optional and stuff. But once you go over ant certs, you can upgrade cordium storage. It goes up to 10,000 storage. It takes a lot of certs though, and same for radar. You go up a lot bigger in range. So for when you see cordium, let's go to a node that's around the warp gate. There's always going to be cordium nearby. They do spawn in a timely manner though. But yeah, for the warp gate, they're always going to be 6K node. So you just want to go up to one of them. You get those little orange icons with your radar, and you'll be able to see it. And on the right side, you'll be able to see the number of cordium there is to the node and how much you're actually gaining when you're mining it to the left side. So yeah, it takes a moment when you start mining, so you're very exposed to any vehicles. So, and that's just a good way to get exposed and probably die. But this is building here, so. Cordium is essential for ants. I'm gonna go ahead and I built a base already. It's pretty far from here, but it's a good router spot. I'm gonna show you the beginner stuff for doing routing and stuff. So when you're building routers, you should have like a minimal amount of things down. Like, don't put like all your modules and stuff down. It will not be helpful for you because over time cordium decays in your silo. Just like, for example, in real life, uranium decays very, very slowly, and just the same for uranium waste. So yeah, I just adding some examples and stuff. So it will decay, and if it decays far enough, your base becomes inactive and things start to get destroyed because it runs on cordium. So just making sure that it will tell you when you're running out of cordium at the bottom left, and it will also pop up at the top left as well. If you want to go ahead and look at the map, you get to see where bases are at. This is not my base, but there's a base right there. It comes up with this like silo icon, and it shows that there's a base right there. And you get to see it from all right over here, and that looks like a router base as well. So, you also will be able to see the OS range as well on the map once you're nearby, because I mean you don't want to get OS and stuff, but you will be able to see the icon is generally on yellow. If you change your color, that is, you have to go on through your general HUD and stuff like that, but you'll be able to see it, and you get this like little plant structure kind of thing. Like, it's not like a plant, but like a mechanical little uplink thing that you see. And you get to see the yellow circle, and that's its range. At the beginning stage of a OS uplink, you have this yellow circle. That inside that yellow circle you can't OS, but outside of that to the max area, then you can OS that, because you don't want to be OSing your base.
You are in a restricted area. Restricted area.
Yeah,
Move out, soldier.
my base is back here. Oh, here it is. It's right over here in this little divot. I haven't been putting accordion in, so that's my bad. I just been trying to figure out why my audio wasn't doing too great. So here's my base. I'm gonna go fill it up a little bit and fix some of the things. Doing cordium grinds are the fastest way to do XP and depositing in a silo. You get a lot of ribbons and stuff for it, and for Araxium, this is so worth it. It might take a while and stuff, but yeah. Luckily, none of my things got destroyed. So I'm gonna show you the bases of all the things, like this. Let me fix that a little bit. Ooh, there we go. Throw all these things down. So here we go. You get the silo. You want to pull it up at the beginning. It costs 2,000K, but there's 2,000K already inside the silo when you pull it up, so you're not actually wasting any cordium. The next thing you want to really need to get is the Elysium spawn tube. It's basically a spawn tube. You just spawn in it. It's like always. You get modules. Modules has special things. Skywall, you can see it right here. It's basically a skywall, and it protects you, and especially being in this divot, it will protect me from other vehicles that hop in, or infantry. Infantry is a little bit special. It breaks their shield, so yeah. You got the shield structure module. It shields. It adds a little bit more of a shield one-way thing in the crevices of walls. I'm gonna show you this in a little bit more detail when I go on. There's a little bit more things to this module as well, but I'm gonna show you what it does. Okay, next, a repair module. You can repair anything except the silo and maybe the OS uplink, I'm not sure. Turret AI module is an AI module for the turrets and defense, like these things. And the flail over at the tactical and the glaive. So you need the AI module for the flail and glaive for it to work, but for the these automatically shoot down anything that comes in I think in maybe around 200-300 radius. I'm not 100% sure on that, don't take my word on it. Reinforcements module allows to place senders within the range, or a Elysium spawn tube for people to spawn in your base when it's attacked. So that's very nice. Alarm modules when somebody's in the area of your base, or an AI module will start shooting down something. It'll alert you. Structures are very optional in this. I would highly recommend you get the Sunder Garage and Vehicle Gate, and never put down bunkers. Infiltrators can hack it, and they can pull accordion bombs, which can easily bomb structures that you have down. So I highly recommend you not to do that. But Vehicle Gates is a one-way for vehicle gates. You can drive your Sunday or whatever through it, but other vehicles can't. Is only for your faction. Same for your Sunday garage. Is one way once you put a structure module down. This is one way. It's kind of like the spawn thing. You can shoot through it, but you can't shoot through from the other side. So it's a one-way shot, and it's very, very easy to do. And if you hold E on this, it will overcharge it. It will take a crap ton of your cordium, but it will turn this violently red and stuff. And once you're being attacked, I highly recommend you to do that. It happens to a lot of the structures as well. So for the infantry gate, Sunday garage, pillbox, and the vehicle gate, and the bunker, and I think the ramp as well. If you hold E, also activate those as well.
It's also one ways for the bunker, infantry tower, and the pillbox. So it's a one-way gate for the Slender Garage, just like the vehicle gate, except you need a module for that. I highly recommend you to put your Elysium spawn tube and other modules inside to protect it from cordium bombs and stuff like that. So for defenses, these shoot down the vehicles and infantry. This is anti-personnel. You shoot down people. This one shoots down ground vehicles. Same for this one. It's like this was smaller, and this one shoots down ESFs, airplanes. Rampant walls, you get this crevices, and the crevices is you can see people through and stuff, but the solid wall can't. It is optional for the rampant part walls. And blast walls are for vehicles. It's mainly for vehicles, but infantry can walk between them and stuff. So watch out for that. For tactical, this is the OS uplink. I talked about this previously. You can OS in a certain range, and it's very, very overpowered. A routing spire is for you to place routers down. I'm going to show you right here. You can place down routers, and you can spawn on these. A pain spire is to in a 15-meter radius, people can be burnt to death with this thing. It's a very big beast. You have to put them very far apart, and it's kind of annoying to place down, but it's very necessary. Flail and glaive are optional. These shoot down. This one you shoot the. It's kind of like a what is it called for infiltrator? It's kind of like that. You shoot down, you get this like little icon that looks like meteors, and it'll shoot down the vehicles and stuff. Oh, thank you, my dude. And same for the glaive, except glaive shoots down air, and it also requires an AI module to support it. I'm not going to get into detail on that. I might do that in an advanced guide about it. For router bases, you want to have the light air terminal. It helps you pull light air. You won't be able to pull libs or galaxies though. This one, for these other support, the light vehicle, you won't be able to pull prowlers, but you can pull ants, sundies, harassers, and flashes and lightnings. So it gets most of the vehicles. This is very helpful. And then ammo dispenser, you can resupply vehicles. This is just decoration. I think they might add more. I'm not sure, but. And then the field tool, be careful with this. You might accidentally deconstruct your silo, your OS thing, just whatever. You be careful with this. You can also repair things. So yeah. These are all the bases of all modules. You see it's smoking and stuff. You want to go ahead and repair them, and you do get a lot of XP from this as well, and a different type of ribbon. You see it popping at the top left side. It's called Repair and Construction, and it supports that directive. Building router bases is, I would say, the fastest way to get XP. I'm gonna probably do a router spot guide in the future. Routers and building a base here is really overpowered, and not overpowered, but like it's very good. I always say one thing about routers is routers are very, very vulnerable, so people can easily shoot that down. So making sure you're an engineer, and you have let's go down. I have it, but I don't have it equipped right now. But hard light barriers and the reserve hard light barriers in the reserve slot. It's very important so you can barricade the router, and it's very, very sweet. It's very, very optional as well. You can ask if you're running a platoon or something, you can ask them to do it as well. So yeah, use your surroundings when you're building a base as well. This is basically a very good spot because this is like in a little divot and the skywall protects me, and this is basically a big wall for me, and it's very, very nice. Yeah, it's very nice and very protective. This spot right here can also have 2 people. I would highly recommend you not to put an OS down because it's very far away. I mean, it might hit Sarava overflow and data storage, but it is not an ideal spot for OSs and stuff. Other than that, for ants, I would recommend you for the utilities and the defense to have where is it? Ants. I highly recommend you for transport cloak. It makes you go invisible, and it does not take that much cordium, but every second it takes 170 cordium. And have vehicle stealth. It's just for me to hide when I'm being attacked and stuff, and you don't want to die, and it makes you very vulnerable when you're mining and stuff because it makes a lot of noise, and you don't want that at all. So that's what I go for. If you're doing some battling with the ant, there's different things you can do, and stealth is one of them for running over people, but I'm not going to get into that. That's probably for a future video. So this is my guide. If you think this helpful, please like and subscribe. I'm kind of new to this YouTube stuff. I'm trying this out because I'm in quarantine. I don't have nothing else to do. But other than that, please subscribe and leave a like. And if you need any other assistance, please comment to my video. I might be able to comment back and stuff. So, oh, last and not least, I forgot to say one more thing. I would suggest to have ammo printer on your engineer to making sure that bulldog is always has ammo and stuff. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, bye.